This is over, Sal. He won't hurt anyone else anymore.
I glanced at the lowering sun, watching the sky begin to change its blushing face, the streaks of ochre and tangerine highlights slashing across orange and shreds of purple breaking through.
Hey.
A hand smacked my shoulder. I'd felt this large, rigid hand on me many times. That tap followed by a firm squeeze. It was Gaven. The squeeze meant he was proud.
Not used to the scent of blood yet, huh?
I'm still getting used to the stink of a certain partner in a workout.
We stood in silence for a moment, staring at the rows of dead bodies. Then I had to say it.
People didn't have to die. Not over something like this.
On the contrary, things like this are exactly what people die for. They'd fight for what they believe in. That's the whole meaning of being a fighter.
That's something you've always dreamed of, isn't it?
And something you've decided to join in on.
He was right. My new life, my new home. With luck, I wouldn't have to see too many more dead bodies. But I won't stand by and watch the innocent die. That was our purpose, I guess. At least Lord Fangbane wanted it that way. "The council wants you, kitten," Sheba called out from across the field. Gaven pouted and began to head back inside, leaving me to deal with this fool. You'd think after a day of slaughter and mayhem, he would take a few hours off. No chance. "So you finally got your sword stained. Congrats on losing your virginity."
Piss off.
I was in no mood to deal with his abuse. All that stabbing and chopping and whatnot. Everyone has their limit. I tried to walk away, but he just followed me. If you're going to stay with a knight, you've got to toughen up. Can't let a little rough stuff get under your skin.
Leave it alone, will you?
Oh, are we feeling sensitive? I turned around, my eyes all soft and my voice on the verge of tears.
Please, Sheba.
I pled, trying to sound a little scared.
I don't want to do this!
He wasn't expecting it when I jammed my fist into his diaphragm, really driving it up under his ribs. I guess maybe I was still a little jacked on adrenaline, because I don't think I've ever thrown such a sweet punch. Got the hip rotation behind it, full shoulder, real snap to it. Perfect focus on punching my fist right through him and out the other side. And by the holy cave of cheeses, did I ever catch the bastard? It seemed to lift him off the ground, and somehow he was not just on his ass, he was about 6 feet away. I knocked so much wind out of him, he won't be able to blow out a candle for a week. His mouth was trying to move. I'm sure he just wanted to say something mean. But he couldn't even utter a whisper. Then I got a little concerned. He was gasping so bad, I wondered if he'd got some of that poison in him. I was almost starting to feel bad. I offered my hand to help him up. He reached out, but his hand didn't have the strength to squeeze whipped cream. I grabbed his wrist in both hands and gave him a heave. He was still trying to pull in a breath. Even so, he opened his mouth. I expected him to croak out some insult or other. Nope. He just fell to his knees and puked like it was pledge night. I wasn't just feeling bad anymore. I was feeling flat out shit. I hunkered down beside him, patted him gently on his back.
Easy. Take it slow. Little breaths. Baby bird breaths.
He finally got enough air in him and said, "The fuck was that?"
Karma?
I answered cheekily.
After all those bruises you gave me, it's about time you got one of your own.
He shook his head. "No, that's not..." He paused. I could barely hear him when he added, "I meant your eyes." I held back my tongue, wondering what he meant.
What about my eyes?
"The glow?" He coughed and choked on his words. "When you get mad?" he said between gasps.
My eyes glow.
What a crock.
You're punchy. Take a rest.
I gave him a light pat on the back and walked away. I still felt bad, but I knew he would recover eventually. More so, I just wanted to get out of there, out of sight. His words had made me uneasy, and I didn't want it to show.